Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Once again it's time for Papa's comic books, coffee, and more. Alright, all you Papa's Posse people out there, don't forget, hit that QR code to get to my YouTube, my eBay, and my Instagram page. Alright, let's see who we have today. Ooh, look at that. It is Richie Rich, the poor little rich boy, gold and silver. This is book number 34. It was 50 cents back in 1980. Okay, there's a couple stories in here. One is called Thor Loser. Then there's Irona, Bad Ickle, The New Weapon, and Attention Getter. Now don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, papas-comic-books. Hit that like button and subscribe button down below because it helps out me, helps out the channel, keeps us going, and leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. And don't forget, hit that QR code, okay? Alright, let's get into it. Richie Rich, Thor Losers. Your ice sculptures are terrific, Mr. Chipaway. Thank you, Richie. This exhibition of your art has raised a fortune for charity. The bank is closed today, and our indoor vaults are full. Better put this money in Big Boy, our outdoor vault. Yes, sir. Soon. I'm afraid Big Boy isn't secure anymore, Mr. Rich. It's all rusted. What? It could be this extra cold winter weather, Dad. They just don't make vaults like they used to. It takes time to order a new vault. How are we going to protect all this money? I have an idea, Dad. Why don't we ask Mr. Chipaway to build us an ice vault? Huh? Sure, it's the middle of the winter. An ice vault would last for months. Can you do that, Mr. Chipaway? I don't see why not, Mr. Rich. There it is. The world's first ice vault. Splendid. Let's fill her up and seal it. See? Do you see that? Yeah. Sooner or later, that thing is going to melt, and when he does, we'll be there. 2 weeks pass. I'm tired of camping out here, and I'm cold. Shut up and take the vault's temperature. Brrr. Still below freezing. There's never a heat wave around when you need one. 1 month later. Look, the sun came out. Maybe it will cause melting. The sun's not strong enough. Let's give it some help. This powerful magnifying glass will make the sun's rays much hotter. It's melting! It's melting! Do me a favor. Shut up! 3 weeks later. Put on the morning weather report. Oh, okay. This has been an unusually cold winter. No kidding. But it's just about over. Today will be hot. Hooray! Hooray! Dad, today is Vault Melt Day. Great. I'll get the tower ready. Look, it's really melting. At last. All that ice turning to water. What a beautiful sight. And there's an even more beautiful sight. The money, let's grab it. Huh? The money's floating downhill. Quick, after it. Hey, I'm slipping. Me too. At the bottom of the hill, here comes the money, just as we figured. And it's pouring right into the truck, just as we figured. Huh, crooks along with the money? We didn't figure on that. Looks like we'll have to make a delivery at the police station before one at the bank. One thing really puzzles me, Dad. What's that, Richie? How did those guys live in that ice vault all winter? I hope the jail will be warmer. Shut up. Okay, Irona. The end of a movie. They're going to a lounge. They put their lipstick on. Boing, gasp. What's the matter? She's melting. Rust remover, metal polish. Oh no. And over here they like Hostess cupcakes, because I like Hostess cupcakes too. Here we got Richie Rich. You've been a badical. Look, Richie, a shooting star. It's a meteor, Gloria. Meteors are seldom seen in the daytime because of the bright sunlight. It went behind the mountains, Richie. Maybe it landed. I think a meteor would have exploded noisily. It probably kept on going. I guess. Let's drive over and take a look. If it landed in a lake, it wouldn't make much noise. That's possible. Meanwhile, behind the mountains... No, please, no! Don't abandon me on this strange planet. Dad and Mom, I'll behave. You've been a bad ickle, son. If we leave you here on this unknown planet for a while, it will give you time to think about how naughty you've been. You carried things too far when you set off that bubblegum bomb under your father's chair. It almost blew his brains out. Don't leave me here, just for a little while. I'll be good. I wish they'd stop leaving me on one horrible-looking planet after another. This one looks so strange. Oh, a monster. I never saw such a thing on my planet. Eek! Leaping light years. I'm so scared. I don't see anything unusual around here, Gloria. What? What? Weird-looking creatures? The only way I can think of defending myself is to change my shape into the shape of what that big-eared monster I saw before. So he changes himself a bunny. A blue bunny. Gee, what a large bunny. And he's so blue. How strange. Let's tiptoe closer for a closer look. I'll turn into that flying creature. Flap, 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 bump. I'm glad I can change my body shape so that these strange objects can't strike me. I don't know where that funny-looking rabbit and butterfly went. Shall we give up the search? Yes, I have to get home myself. Mom, Dad, monsters are after me. We're coming, son. I'm so glad you came for me. We always do, son. It must have been an imagination that made us see a blue rabbit and blue butterfly. Hey, sure. I'll be a good ickle from now on. We'll wait and see. Sea monsters? Only $1.25. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Cub Scout. I know he was a Cub Scout. A giant dollhouse? $12? Wow. Harvey Comics. Richie Rich cartoon show. Richie Rich and the new weapon. Hi, Professor. Have you translated any more of those strong slabs that tell about my ancestors, about during those caveman days? Yes, Master Richie. We've just deciphered an account of a very important invention used in a most unusual way. Listen. I thought all dinosaurs were extinct at this point in time. You mean... there's a terrible one headed this way. He's eating everything. I must get the medicine man to make some magic to drive the monster away. Oh, medicine man! Waka 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 doo. Does he really have a magical powers, Dad? So they say, son. The monster has felt the full force of the fearful monster banishing spell. He has run away. Hooray! Roar! My mistake. Goodbye. I'm afraid we'll have to figure out some other method of coping with the beast. Let's sneak over and see what it's doing. Yes, but carefully. He's eating a tree. For fossil's sakes, now he's eating some rocks. I hope he's not saving us for dessert. Say, Dad, maybe if we threw some fire near him, he'd go away. Good idea, Richie. Most animals are afraid of this hot stuff. These flaming logs should do the trick. Yipe! He's eating fire! Nothing can stop him. I've got to think of something. Gasp! We'd better hide ourselves before that monster adds us to his menu. I'll go to my play cave and see if I can put my invention to use. There it is, my golden engine. When I start it, the strange oily liquid burns very steadily and the heat of the fire turns the wheel. Too bad it's only good for laughs. Snort, snort, snort. Gulp! The monster! Perhaps the noise my engine makes will frighten him away. Snort, snort. No, it doesn't. That contraption you built is making him curious. Sniff, sniff. Eh? Cough, cough, choke, choke. I'm proud of you, son. That contraption of yours has finally proved useful. Its foul smell has driven off the monster. The big day. Richie Rich and the attention getter. That sure is a tough-looking guy Maida is talking to, or Maida, and she's giving him money. Now, when Richie arrives, I want you to chase me as if you were going to rob me. Then when I yell to Richie for help, you run away. I understand, miss. She's hiring an actor to play a crook? I wonder why. I want to see if Richie cares for me. So that's it. Well, I'll just go on and watch the show. Hi, Maida. Oh, hello, Richie. Hand over your money, kid. Help, Richie. Ha 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 ha. Bravo, what acting? Ha ha, bye. I wonder how he knew. Please come over and visit, Richie. All right, Maida. I wonder what she has planned for me. My benefit this time. No crooks around. Let's walk this way. She's signaling to someone down in the ravine. I'll go over this gold rope footbridge first. Steady. Steady it for you. Well, that's nice of you. Snap. Oh, no! Funny how it broke without snapping. Help me. Pull me up. Help, Richie. That man hiding with the net will save you, Maida. How lucky that he came along. You peasant. You should have stayed out of sight. I was concerned for your safety, Miss Maida. Or Maida. The next day, Maida invited me over again. If at first you don't succeed, help, Richie. Ha ha ha. Maida gives up. Help. You're Richie Rich, the wealthy kid? You're richer than that girl. You'll bring a bigger ransom. Gosh, here comes Maida with the lasso. Bump. He's unconscious. I'll tie him up. Watch him while I call the police. By golly, Maida saved me from a crook. Here they come. So soon? Well, I guess you don't think I'm tracking you now. I'm tricking you now, Richie. I believed her until those two policemen came. They're actors. I recognized one of those policemen as the fake crook from yesterday. And the other was the guy with the net. But I won't let on. I know she tried so hard with this act. Thanks, Maida. Wendy invites you to Campfire Bluebird. Fun Factory and prizes. And that was Richie Rich Gold and Silver, number 34, 50 cents from way back in 1980. That's 44 years ago. Well, once again, I hope you enjoyed that book. Don't forget to hit that QR code there. That helps me out, helps out the channel. Also, this book is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that like and subscribe button down below because it really helps me out, helps out the channel. And leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about this book, okay? If you want to hear more, you don't want to hear any more, okay? And as Papa and Richie Rich always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.